This big white lump that I'm standing in front of, which looks a bit like a miniature Ayers rock, is actually quartz. And of course this white quartz seems to go hand in hand with gold, and just 3 kilometres away from here there's a very old gold mining town. This quartz lump's unusual because it's just popped up out of the ground in this shape instead of long ridges. They think it was formed from pressure.
We're currently at a place called Ravenswood, which is a couple of hours inland from Townsville. Great little heritage town. Started its life as a gold mining town, died off, but with the price of gold now, it's back on. And there's big working mines here, which are currently going to be moved closer into town.
We're standing at the lookout at the Sarsfield Ravenswood gold mining area. First spudded in here by individual gold miners in 1868, and that's what put the place on the map. There's quite a few mines spread around the area. Once it got too expensive to extract, the big companies took over, hence the big pit that you can see.
It's great fun wandering around these streets with these heritage buildings. Not many left, so there's big gaps between them all, but the ones that are left are in such good condition.
This lovely old building behind me was put up by Mr Thorpe in 1868. Thorpe had a big input into the mining here in those days, and at one stage went back to England when things were going well. Must have stayed there a little bit too long, because when he came back the bottom had dropped out of the market and he virtually had to start all over again. This whole street was all lined both sides with buildings. As a matter of fact, there was 48 hotels in the town those days. The miners had a big thirst. Right behind me is a building called the Last Survivor. Now, there's a funny story behind this pie shop, literally. 2 good mates left the pub one night after overindulging, went to sleep behind there. When one of them woke up in the morning, he charged across to the hotel and yelled out that his mate was having his stomach torn out. What it turned out to be was his mate had hidden his sausages that he'd bought the night before under his shirt, and the dogs had sniffed them. So that chucked a bit of a fright into his mate. But this is a fully restored original hall, town hall, built in the 1880s and almost destroyed in one of the cyclones. And if you observe on the sides of it, the bars that anchor it to the ground now so that it doesn't blow away. It's been used for many purposes, and it's now and still used as the cultural centre of Ravenswood.
In the gaps between the buildings, they've got little figures where you can put your face in and take a photo, but they depict what used to be there, right? There's one of a couple of chorus girls where it used to be the entertainment theatre.
This cottage behind me, for want of a better word, tin shed, used to belong originally to a man called John Stuttard. John Stuttard was a pretty amazing man, because he managed to crowd 21 of them into this house. That's why it was added onto gradually and made the strange shape that it is. John had 10 sons and 9 daughters, and that's pretty amazing to think they all lived in this one little place. The only cooling in the summer's the cross flow through the propped open windows. It's not lined, and dirt floor, and of course out here it gets down to 0 in the winter time. So it must have been pretty cold in there. John Stuttard was also a man of many trades. He was a handyman, engine driver, miner, publican, and so it goes on. So John was pretty good at everything, really. Yeah, in the 80s there was a cyclone came through here, and it just about flattened this place, demolished it, and it's been rebuilt to as original as can be. So they've done a pretty good job with a lot of these buildings around here in Ravenswood.